This is The Edge, 88.1. I'm Ariel, and I am here with Mo Rocca.
Hi.
How are you doing, Mo?
I'm doing all right. I'm here in Iowa. That's always very exciting. I love Iowa.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear this is your favorite time of year, the caucus time.
Exact. Caucus time is here, pandering and fear, blah, 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 blah. I've got to finish writing that. It sort of writes itself. But,
Does it?
No, I love caucus time.
Well, now I have to say, you are on some of my favorite shows of all time, which CBS Sunday Morning.
Great.
And
it's a great show.
NPR Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, my girlfriends and I are addicted to.
Great. I love it.
So how did you get involved? Did you started in TV and then you kind of went into radio? Is that how it worked?
Well, I started writing and producing kids' TV shows.
Uh-huh.
And then I got onto The Daily Show because I had a particular set of interests in largely American history and sort of quirky American historic sites. And I went to Comedy Central with a couple of story ideas, and they put me on The Daily Show. And so I did that for about 4 years. And then from that, I kind of spun off, I guess, and began doing sort of talking head stuff, which I liked doing at first, being kind of an all-purpose journeyman pundit, I guess. But that wore thin.
So you got your start in children's television.
I sure did.
And how did you make the transition to political commentator and radio host and author?
I started working I did a little work with for an adult men's magazine called Perfect 10, which features models without breast implants. And so that was the proper transition. It sort of got me out of the kids' TV thing. Not that I didn't like kids' TV, but I needed to expand my horizons.
So
how excited are you about Oprah coming to Iowa?
I'm absolutely ecstatic.
Are you really?
No, not exactly.
I mean, because if you're swept up by Oprah, you get the refrigerator with the plasma TV. You know, if she gave everyone in Iowa a Pontiac, Obama would sweep.
That would exactly happen, yes. Now, speaking of Obama, you said that you didn't think he had a very good holding because he's not someone to be easily made fun of?
Well, no. Everyone keeps asking me about this, so I feel very controversial. So, I just remarked that I find it peculiar that Obama is such a viable candidate, is so much in the headlines, and yet he hasn't been mocked, really, by comedians at all. And it's sort of, it's kind of a ritual in American politics. I think it's a rite of passage to get the crap kicked out of you by comedians and by pundits. And
of course,
it certainly is happening with Hillary, and I don't think Hillary should be given a break. And so it happens, but it could just be the force of Obama's charm. I don't know, and he's certainly, and I say, I'm not being facetious, he is really charming, but I find it peculiar that no one's really taken pot shots at him and just made fun of him, even for having big floppy ears. The guy has big floppy ears. Well,
that's the thing. I'm not sure there's nothing to make fun of, but what you're saying about people maybe backing away from it.
Well, I think that I don't want to be coy about it. I think having an African American and having a woman, both candidates viable like this, is something very new. Obviously, it is brand new. We've never been in this position before, and I think that's something that no matter where you stand politically is exciting. I mean, you don't have to like Obama's politics to say, "Wow, this is pretty cool that we have somebody in this position now." And I think the same thing goes for Hillary as well. But I think that probably since it's new, people are a little bit careful about it. I think the same. I think the same thing would probably be happening with Bill Richardson too, because as a Hispanic guy, if he were more viable, and he's not, he's just a suck up trying to be somebody's vice presidential running mate, which is the only reason he's in this thing. Then I think the same thing would be happening, where people would be a little bit leery of kind of making fun of him because, okay, wait a minute, we don't want to make it sound like we're making fun of him for his ethnicity.
Mm-hmm.
So more than anything, it's just sort of I think it's just an interesting observation, if I do say so myself.
No, I understand. It's almost as if it's less threatening to them to make fun of Giuliani's lisp.
Which I did, of course. And I have a lisp.
Oh, you did. Right.
Yeah, I broke that story about Giuliani's lisp, and I'm proud to have done it because I have one too. And and I'm interested in those small things, how people react to candidates' personality quirks.
Yes, definitely. Well, this is going to be a great election. Are you backing anyone officially at this point?
No, I'm my father's son in that, and I hate to sound like a crank, but I'm sorry. I don't believe any of these people. I will vote, absolutely. I will never use that as an excuse not to participate. But, whether it's the process that corrupts them, I don't know. Probably it is. But, I mean, look, we spend so much of our time, for good reason, trying to figure out what these people actually would do if elected. I mean, isn't it kind of sad that we never, as a matter of course, we don't take anybody at their word.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's because we've been disappointed time and time again, and so the notion of getting sort of swept up and getting teary at any of these candidates, I think you'd have to be so naive at this point.
I agree.
So, it's when I hear people get breathless over an Obama or a Giuliani, I'm thinking, give it a break. I mean, I think at this point it's sort of it's almost like civil trial rules, if that makes sense. Like, back the person for whom there's a preponderance of good over bad.
I hope you enjoy your time in Iowa.
I want to say, no, I think it's very exciting. I mean, on both sides, you've got a situation where Obama could very well caucus block Hillary. I mean, it could happen. He's going ahead of her. And Huckabee, I think, is probably at this point going to caucus block Mitt Romney. I mean, it's going to happen.
Well, thank you so much again, Mo,
for
calling me, and I hope you enjoy your time in Iowa, and don't have too many Iowa teenies, because we need you as sharp as possible.
Excellent. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ariel.
Thank you.
Good evening, Des Moines. This is The Edge, 80.1 KDPS, the A&W show.
Yep.
Ariel and the Wreck.
As sweet as A&W. Sugary.
Maybe
yum.
next time we'll do a show together, we'll bring some ice cream, make a little float
Make
action.
A float. Fabulous. Sounds lovely, darling.
Yeah, it sounds exquisite here.
Yes.
Sure. So anyway.
Maybe we should practice our accents for next time.
Yes, we should.
Yes,
Yes.
very much so.
Okay.
Lovely.
Yes. So on to serious business.
Uh-huh.
Although Ariel is a extremely close-minded conservative,
And even though you are a tree-hugging hippie liberal,
okay, there's one thing we do agree on, and that is that
supporting our troops.
Exactly.
And our veterans. And you're listening to The Edge 88.1. We're going to talk about how to stay healthy. Even when it dips down and gets cold and you might not want to, there are a couple things you can do to just generally stay healthy. Are you ready for them?
Let's hear this.
All right. One thing that I read today, which I still don't quite understand, is lemons.
What?
Yeah. The consumption of lemons, whether it be in your water, on salad, in tea, it's something about the acid alkali, I think it's called. It like balances something out, and it's really good for your immune system.
Well, lemons are gross in general. I mean,
really, you think lemons are gross?
Yes, it's just it does not taste well.
Lemons.
I don't.
They're so pretty.
Pretty has nothing to do with if they're good or not.
Really? Oh, all right. All right. Well, you don't like lemons, but here's another. You can also give yourself an herbal boost, and they recommend like supplements or vitamins, essential oils, and stuff. Which
pass.
Yeah, I don't believe in vitamins.
Nah, me either.
I think it's kind of a scam. They're so expensive, and how could that little pill? I don't buy it.
It's a happy pill.
Yeah, but it's not.
Like, yeah.
It's actually just like, here, give me your wallet pill.
Except the old Flintstones chewable ones. Those were sweet.
No, those are gold right there.
Those are the only thing I ever trusted in my life.
Or the little gummies.
Oh, those two. Those are good.
Anything that comes in gummy form, I'm all over that.
Be it worms or fish or bears. Gummy
Remember
all the way.
little cherries?
Yes.
Remember they used to have like the big candy stores in the mall here, and I remember when I was little, they had like all the different gummies, like shapes you've never seen before.
The gummies were awesome. I
know.
Anything gummy, like
cat gummies, dog gummies. Dinosaurs. I think they did have the dinosaurs.
I wouldn't doubt it. I love gummies. Any form.
Yeah, me too. I'm all over it. Right here.
Booyah.
Yep, that was a high five. You couldn't hear out there probably. All right, but there are still some other things that you should do to keep yourself healthy this winter and keep you feeling good. The refined sugar. You got to cut it out. Not completely, but at least down a little bit.
Nope.
You're so unwilling.
Nope. Yeah.
Don't you want to feel better?
No.
Don't you want to not get the flu, not get a cold?
I would rather get a little sick than like give up everything I like in the world.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just how it works.
All right, so here's something else. Stock up on raw fruits and vegetables.
Pass.
You're not going to take vitamins?
I can't.
If you're not going to do that, you should just... What do you mean you can't?
I have 5 other roommates. Can you imagine like bringing stuff like that home? It's not going to last, and it's just going to get smashed because, God forbid somebody take pride in other people's stuff. It's just going to get smashed because that's just how stuff works. I can see me putting
If you buy a vegetable, your roommates will smash it.
Well, they'll probably like throw their crap on top of it, and then I'll forget about it, and then like
you realize
months
that
later.
carrots are kind of hard, and if you happen to throw something on top of it, it's probably not going to smash.
You understand that I'll forget about it for long periods of time.
And it'll get all moldy and squishy and gross.
Good evening, Des Moines. This is The Edge, 80.1 KDPS. This is Ariel and the Wreck show tonight. Little A&W action coming at you.
Just as sweet as the A&W, too.
But I think a little bit better because that's how awesome we are. How well do you know Westerns?
Oh, I'm not that big of a Western fan. But let's hear it anyways.
Okay.
You can't say that and then not do it.
Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer appeared in what 1993 Western?
I don't think I know this one.
It's in Arizona. It involves the OK Corral.
Yeah, I'm not a Western girl. You're probably just going to have to say it.
It's a type of pizza. What do you want on your...
Pizza?
No. Wait, no, that's not funny. Okay.
What, thin crust?
No.
A type of pizza,
Yeah,
calzone?
it was
I don't know what
it
you're
was like a
talking
brand
about.
of pizza.
Oh. A brand of pizza.
When you get buried, they'll inscribe stuff on this.
What? Tombstone.
Exactly.
Oh. Wow, I just felt so blank right now. It's definitely Monday.
Well, you should feel blank.
But I got it right. It took me a minute, but I figured it
You
out.
got it right.
All right, so here, I'm going to give you one before you go on, all right? What actor played the Penguin in the 1992?
Danny DeVito.
Oh my goodness. I picked way too easy ones.
Just don't even tempt me with something like that.
All right. All right, let's have it. I'll do my best.
Julie Andrews won an Academy Award for her performance in what musical? Is it A, The Sound of Music, B, Mary Poppins, C, Victor, Victoria, or D, Star?
Is it The Sound of Music? It's not, is it?
No.
What is it?
It's Mary Poppins.
Oh, I knew I was going to get that one wrong. All right,
It
here's
was
your
close.
easy question.
She was
since
nominated
I'm so nice
for-
to you.
If it makes you feel better, she was nominated.
See,
for
I
Sound of
figure
Music.
The Sound of Music would have been too obvious, but it's what I really...
I
it's
should have,
the
like,
only thing
started
that
singing.
popped into my head, you know?
I should have like started singing.
You know my
That would've
fiance's
helped.
never seen The Sound of Music.
He's lucky.
Oh, are you serious?
I don't like that movie.
You know, do you
Okay,
ever
I'm
watch
just
Family
kidding.
Guy?
Yes.
Well, they had the kids do a scene from
I
that
remember
as
that.
like a joke, and I just thought it was so funny, and he didn't get it. And I'm like, what, have you never seen The Sound of Music? Yeah, no, he hasn't.
So long.
So, of course, to him, it wasn't very funny, but
It was a funny scene. I
it was
remember that one.
hysterical, right? All right, here's your last quote for the movie trivia. This is going to be the winner. If you can get this, then I'm just going to go ahead and you have all the rights to being the reigning king of movie trivia, and I will step down and retire my crown.
Let's see.
All
Let's
right?
do this.
There's no way you're not going to know this. It's a quote. What movie is it from? He slimed me.
Ghostbusters.
Awesome. Good job. Good job, Wreck.